Titus chapter number 2, verse number 14 says, who gave himself for us that he might redeem us from all iniquity and purify unto himself a peculiar people, zealous of good works. Jesus did not just forgive you, he redeemed you. That means he bought you out of bondage. Before salvation, sin had control. We lived according to the flesh. We followed the course of this world and we went our own way. But when Jesus Christ saved you, if you're a Christian today, when Jesus Christ saved you, your ownership changed. You belong to Jesus Christ. Paul says Jesus gave himself for us that he might redeem us from all iniquity. Christ paid the price to free us from sin and make us his own. So why would we keep letting the old life call the shots? We say, that's just how I am, or we excuse our temper, we excuse bitterness, we excuse lust, we excuse pride, we excuse habits we know are wrong and talk as if we have no choice. But if Christ has redeemed you, sin does not get to own you anymore. You can still be tempted. You can still struggle. Old habits can still pull hard, but none of that changes who you belong to. Stop letting something Christ redeemed you from keep running your life. Paul says Christ is purifying unto himself a peculiar people, zealous of good works. Jesus did not save us so we could keep living exactly like we did before. Redemption should change the direction of our lives. We belong to him now. We ought to live like it. Eli Sharabi was held hostage by Hamas for 491 days, and during much of his captivity, he was chained by the legs around the clock. He said the chains were so restrictive that each step could only be about 3 inches long. A week before his release, his captors finally removed these chains, and Sharabi said that when the chains came off, his legs were moving all over the place, and he struggled to control them because he had spent so long being forced to walk with tiny, restricted steps. Think about that. The chains were gone, but he still had to learn how to move without them. For months, his whole way of moving had been shaped by bondage. Freedom had come, but now he had to walk differently. That is a powerful picture of the Christian life. Before Christ, sin shaped the way we lived. It shaped our thinking, our appetites, our attitudes, our reactions, and our habits. Then Christ redeemed us, and the chains came off. But sometimes we still try to take those same little 3-inch steps. We carry old habits into a new life. We keep responding the old way. We keep feeding the old appetite. We keep making the same excuses. The answer is not to say, I guess I'm still owned by this. No. You've been redeemed. Now learn to walk like someone who is free. That does not mean every old habit disappears overnight. It means you stop accepting bondage as your identity. It is no longer your identity if you're a Christian. Christ bought you. Christ owns you. Christ has the right to change the way you walk. Redemption means Jesus Christ paid the price to deliver us from sin and make us his own. We're not our own anymore. We belong to him. Maybe some old patterns are still strong. Maybe you've reacted a certain way for years. Maybe a particular temptation has beaten you more times than you want to admit. Do not look at an old habit and decide it still owns you. The fact that you are learning to walk differently does not mean the chains are still on. Keep obeying Christ. Keep saying no to the old life. Keep taking steps in the direction he is leading you. What part of your life still looks like it belongs to the old master? Is it your temper? Is it your thought life? Is it your mouth? Is it bitterness? Is it lust? Is it pride? Is it fear? The approval of other people? Stop saying that is just who I am. That may be how you used to walk. It does not have to be how you keep walking today if you're a believer. The chains have been broken. Praise the Lord for it today.